It's not very often that it happens, but I had one of my orders smash in the post the other day, or like arrive broken. I'm pretty sure the handle was broken off of it. And that was like the first time in, I want to say like over 6 months that happened. I'm usually like so pedantic about how I packed, and I think this was just like an unfortunate event where the post service just didn't handle the package very well, despite it saying fragile, and the mug arrived broken, which was really sad because you guys know how much time and effort goes into these pieces. But whenever that does happen, I always get the customer to like send me photos and then say that I'll remake the mug obviously for them. So I had to remake a mug the other day, but I've also been meaning to get started on my Breezy collection anyway, because I'm doing a restock of your fave Breezy mugs. They're honestly my favorite as well, and I want to keep one this time because I don't have a Breezy mug for myself. And that needs to change. I'll just forever be obsessed with these exaggerated handles. So I'm currently spending my afternoon sponging these beautiful mugs that I made the other day. I actually don't hate the sponging process too much. I find it really therapeutic. And I just sit up here and usually listen to a podcast or just think. It's weird. I actually work a lot in silence, and I remember when I first met Alex, he thought it was so weird. He's like, why don't you watch a movie or like listen to music while you do it? I am like so fine with just sitting in quiet and just being in my thoughts. I'm gonna put these into the kiln tomorrow for bisque fire. I had a few questions on a video I posted, I think it was towards the end of the last year, when I was like making the customs, and I mentioned how I was bisque firing them because you guys know I used to always only single fire, which I occasionally still do. But I just find, especially with having yoki, obviously greenware is so easy to break. Greenware is when the piece hasn't been fired yet. And because pieces like Breezy design take so long to make, like all those little straps, it probably takes me around 40 minutes to an hour to glaze each mug. I don't want to spend all that time glazing them and then they just break. So that's the only reason I do it. Hi! Billy! It's been a little minute since I've gotten ready on camera with you guys. I'm not doing anything like super fancy this afternoon. I'm just getting dinner and some drinks with my girlfriends. To start off with, I've slicked my hair back because I spent most of the day at the beach today and it's just really dirty, and I didn't want to wash it just yet because it is so humid and forecast to rain, so I don't think it's worth it. It's just gonna go all fuzzy and yuck. So we've opted for the slick back bun. Actually, I lied, it's in a claw clip, but same thing. I'm starting off by putting the Glossier Priming Moisturizer all over my face. I really like this as a base. I feel like it makes my makeup go on really nicely. You've just gotten really dark. And then she's Little Miss Predictable. I'm still obsessed with the Laura Mercier Oil-Free Tinted Moisturizer. If you can find a low coverage kind of foundation that beats this, please comment down below. I'm running out of this slowly. And I'm open to trying new things. I've been repurchasing the same one for like years, but maybe it's time to change things up. Next, I go in with the tiniest bit of Smashbox powder, and I'm just gonna like place this under my eyes and upper cheek area. Next, Glossier bronzer. The real reason I'm so excited to go back to London. No, kidding, but actually though, I do really love their products. That looks really scary, but it's not, I promise. I kind of dab it in as I go because it dries up really fast, I find, and then it doesn't blend in as nicely. And then I like to just add a bit to my nose to make me look a little sun-kissed. I then go in with my Glossier Cloud Paint in Storm. She's looking really rosy on camera, I swear it's not that intense. Amazing. Final step for the face, and honestly my favorite step. This is my third Mecca Off Duty Gloss Stick, and if I could recommend one product from everything that I've just shown you, this would be the product. I'm literally obsessed. I put it everywhere. To finish off, we've got brows and mascara. My brows are very untamed, but that is kind of the way I like it. Are they even? I can't tell. I feel like this one is way darker. Isn't it so crazy the difference mascara can make? Okay, this is the finished look. It's just nice and dewy and fresh. I like that kind of like effortless look. That's what I always go for. Because I've got my hair super slicked back, I'm thinking I might wear kind of a baggier fit. I bought this new top from Beck & Bridge the other day that I really want to wear. So I'm thinking this with some jeans and then just my brown sandals. Okay, I've put on this old skirt from Sir and I think it just needed something shorter to go with it. I definitely need to add gold rings and things though. I want to thank Mejuri for sponsoring this video. You guys know I've been working with them for a few years now, which feels crazy to say because they're honestly one of my favorite brands. This heart necklace and this beaded bracelet, I literally never take off. But I'm gonna add some rings and swap out my earrings for these kind of bigger diamond hoops to make this look a little bit more fun. I currently have the bold huggy hoops in my ears and then these other little beaded huggy hoops. I think also because my hair is slicked back in a bun, I kind of need a bit more of a statement earring. See, doesn't that make like a world of difference? Instantly a bit more elevated. And now to tie everything together, I'm gonna put on these 3 little rings. I wear this Charlotte one every day. She's a fave. And then I'm gonna put on these other 2 little diamond ones to tie together all of the diamonds in my look. And then I think that's all I'm gonna do for jewelry. You guys already know I'm a very minimal gal. If you guys did want to check out Mejuri, I will have their website linked down below. It is also Valentine's Day coming up, so perfect opportunity to get someone you love or yourself a special something. You get 10% off your first order if you use my link. Once again, thank you so much to Mejuri for sponsoring this video. You guys literally hear the wind howling out there. Before I go, I'm just gonna put some of my fave perfume on. I need to grab my wallet downstairs, but I'm gonna pack my favorite lip balm, and this thing is so good if you are wearing a slick back hairstyle. 10 out of 10 recommend. This is the final look. I'm also wearing my brown Aloha sandals. And then this is the back of the shirt for you guys to see. But all right, I've gotta go. I'm actually running late.
Spent the summer back in Edinburgh.
I look and feel so sleep deprived. Last night Matcha Kits launched though, which was so exciting. I woke up this morning and they were sold out. My heart, honestly, so grateful every time that happens. I didn't really vlog any of the behind the scenes yesterday because I was literally just sitting in front of my computer all day and I just find it so boring to film. Me being like, I just made a newsletter, I'm creating stories to post for the launch. Like because I'm sitting there doing nothing, or not nothing, but just like on my laptop, it kind of is hard to explain it and I just feel like as a viewer it's boring to watch. So I didn't film yesterday. But today we're packing orders, which is a lot more interesting. I got in my new thank you cards yesterday, so perfect time for the launch. I think they're really beautiful. I love this photo. This was the photo that I chose to make on the launch live post. You can kind of just see the Lolita on the undies peeking through. And then of course the matcha bowl. And then on the back it just says, I love you so matcha. Thank you for your order, because that was what I called the collection. I feel like I didn't properly show you the matcha kit in my last video though. So I'm going to quickly show you. These are the matcha bowls. Honestly, so beautiful. They're just like this dreamy blue color. It's honestly my favorite color at the moment. And then they have a spout, perfect for pouring your matcha. You've kind of already seen me use it multiple times. I literally use this little bowl every single day. They're also great for like salad dressings and things. I did end up making the bowl just available for purchase as well if you already have like the Japanese whisk and spoon, but in the kit it comes with the traditional Japanese matcha whisk, which is what you put the matcha powder in your bowl with. And then this is a traditional Japanese whisk. And then it comes with my favorite Lay Wellness Brain and Beauty matcha. This is like a single serve sample. So I think it was really cool that I was able to include that into the kit as well. Although these are sold out on my website right now. I'm actually currently in the process of working on a restock anyway. So they'll be restocking by the end of the month. Just another small collection. finally finished. This is most of the orders. I recently got this new brown paper fragile tape, but it's got a glossy finish, which I didn't realize. If you can see, my older one had no finish, so that it meant that it was like compostable, but this one has a glossy finish, so it's not compostable, unfortunately, or I don't know if it is. I have to kind of look into it, but it's still definitely recyclable. So I'm not the hugest fan of it, but it'll do for now. I've only got a few rolls to use anyway. I'm gonna go grab a bag to put all of those boxes in and then take them to the post office. I've run out of my big Australia Post bags, which is so annoying because I only have these like kind of larger totes, but because these boxes are so big, it only fits like 3, maybe sometimes 2 at a time, so it's kind of silly. I have to whisper because Alex is still asleep, but I'm going to Pilates this morning. In my little matcha bowl, because I thought it would be perfect, I'm gonna mix some balsamic and olive oil and like drizzle it on top. Really fast.
We were just doing weird shit, like that was
How nice is this dress that Ads is selling? If only it fit me.
We're going to eat a burger. I hate vlogging in public, it's so embarrassing. Gotta do what you gotta do though, right? Lola, respect girl. Honestly, the shit's hard. Friends.
Yeah.
Sorry, I promised the followers that we're gonna do a mukbang.
Give the people what they want.
Hi, I'm Alex.